Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull moment in crypto and the investing space, that is for sure. Updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. We've got updates in relation to Hedera, which is interesting. Chainlink, which is one that I'm looking at very closely now. The fallout from Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX collapse and now BitBoy going after Kevin O'Leary. It's all coming out. The massive clean out is happening in my opinion, but I'm going to go through everything. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get straight into it. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along with this incredible journey. Things are just getting crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So please give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we do not like to lose, but you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And also a little bit of housekeeping. Please invest in a cold storage wallet. All right, it could be a Trezor, could be a Ledger, could be an Alipol, and if you can't afford any of those, please use Trust Wallet, because it's one of the best crypto wallets out there. And of course, you are in complete control, self-custody. You have a seed phrase with any of these wallets that you need to be very careful of. Do not leak them anywhere. Make sure you store them properly, write them down, stamp them in metal, have engrave it yourself if you have to, but be careful with that. But again, that is very important during these extremely volatile times that we're all in, all right? So I'm seeing crypto exchanges pausing withdrawals. There's a new one that came out today as well, which is pretty full on. So we need to be careful and protect ourselves, all right? And that's the number one at the moment. All right, anyway, that is it for the formalities as well. Also, just quickly, I've been noticing a lot of bots in the comments as well. I try to stop them and filter them out as much as possible. I put in the blocked words. I've been noticing these stupid Amazon comments. I try to get rid of them, but there literally is like thousands of them that appear in these comments in my videos. So please avoid them, report them. I try to clean them out as best as I can, but it literally takes me hours to get rid of them. So I'm sorry about that, and I will try and remove them as quickly as possible. And I will never ask you to join Telegram, message me on WhatsApp or email, nothing. That is not me. So they're fake accounts. Please be careful. All right. Now that that's all out of the way, these were the altcoins up in my portfolio this morning. We had TLM, OMI, Acro, XYO, and Alliance Block. And yes, I did do 2 videos yesterday, but let's go to CoinSpot. Now, this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, with any of this stuff, do your own research and due diligence. All the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to USD because I'm catering for everybody around the world. And I just want to point out as well that I've only kept the coins that I'm willing to lose, which I'm staking on CoinSpot. And one of the reasons why I like staking on CoinSpot is because there's no lock-in period. There's no 90, 120 days. You can unstake at any time and withdraw your crypto. And that is one thing I like about that. That's the reason why I am staking on that. But there is a risk that we could lose those assets. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but there is a risk. And I'm just warning everybody. All right. Now, Bitcoin sitting at $24,000 today. You've got Ethereum at $1,700. You've got XRP at 55 cents. Some updates in relation to that. Cardano's at 47 cents. You got Matic at $1.22. Shiba Inu is down as well. Solana's at $18 today. Now, Chainlink is definitely one that I'm looking to add into my portfolio. I currently do not hold any Chainlink. I will buy some of that because there's some interesting stuff happening with that. We've got XLM at 13 cents. Algorand's at 39 cents today. Quant is at 165. It's getting really tasty right now. We have Near Protocol at $2. You've got Hedera at 7 cents. Moving down, we have Theta at $1.30. Sandbox at 83 cents. Axie Infinity is at $9. Wow, that is getting quite low. There's a lot of macro stuff and a lot of fear out there in the market at the moment, but I will continue to buy Axie Infinity. I like the project, and I'm staking it on CoinSpot, earning some pretty crazy interest. But moving on, IOTA's at 32 cents. We have Phantom at 26 cents as well. I do hold that. XDC is a gem, in my opinion. No one hardly ever talks about it. Casper is at 4 cents as well. Some other ones I like as well are Reef. That is a gem, in my opinion. XYO is sitting under a cent right now as well, and Alliance Block ALBT now at 6 cents. Now, just some crazy stuff that happened yesterday, and I'm not sure if anyone actually saw this, but SRM, I think it was that one, I believe, it pumped like 3,000%. I'm pretty sure it was that one. My Patreon members flagged that for me, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but 3,000%. FIDA at the moment is pumping at 146%, which is absolutely ridiculous. And interesting, I've got an app that I use, and obviously everyone's probably seen it before. It's Lunar Crush, and it basically allows you to see what's moving socially right now. So I'll get into that in a second. But let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And I'm going to have a look at what's going on there. And again, the Patreon is very bullish, guys. It is linked below. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, what I'm doing with my investments, both, crypto and dividend stocks. Very bullish community of serious investors. It's incredible. And I love talking with everyone directly in there in the DMs. So join up below. It is linked. And again, the official links are below. Anyway, you will not regret it. Now let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And we have a day of all red. All right, this is what I like to see because there's some buying opportunities here. We have Algorand down 12% today, 25 cents USD now. What else we got here, guys? XRP at 35 cents. I still believe this is incredibly undervalued. When this thing moves, it's going to move very, very fast. All right, very fast. Moving on, we have some other coins here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just try and find some gems. VeChain is down 7.8% as well. I'm still bullish on VeChain because supply chain is going to be massive on the blockchain. What else we got here, guys? Where is Quant? If I can't see it right here because things are so small. Here we go. Quant is down 8%, 4.8% on the week. Still doing quite well if you go to the year, which is really nice as well. $237 was its all-time high, currently trading at 107. So again, if this drops below 100, Australian, I will be backing up the truck because I think long-term it's going to be massive. Hedera, 6.3%. I'm not sure if I just mentioned this, but guys, honestly, there's some interesting stuff happening with Hedera and another big Australian bank as well. Let's go to all the news. We have XRP price prediction as $700 million in trading volume turns XRP green. So the price remains slightly bullish above the 36 cent support zone as XRP's trading volume has sliced through the $700 million and now stands at $865 million. So the CEO of Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse legend, believes that the crypto sector will emerge stronger after the FTX catastrophe. If openness and trust remain its major focus, he urged an open dialogue on using blockchain and cryptocurrency to address pressing social issues, which is interesting. So with all that's happening in the past few weeks and over the course of the year's ups and downs, it feels even more imperative that we gather together in person to have an honest conversations about solving real-world problems with crypto and blockchain. As I said on stage, I firmly believe that crypto will be stronger because of this. If we keep focusing on transparency and trust, Ripple has and will continue to lead in this regard, in which they do. They're one of the very few crypto projects out there that does put out quarterly reports, which again, I do not see. Let me get out of that. Sorry. I do not see any other projects doing, to be quite honest with you. So guys, it just goes to show that Ripple is one of the very few projects out there that has been transparent throughout this whole debacle in bear market. They really have been. All right. So I don't know how people don't like XRP and Ripple. Very, very bullish. Now, moving on, we have some interesting stuff. The Ripple SEC supporter fails to file an amicus brief. And if we scroll down, excuse all this crap here right now, but Jeremy Hogan at Credifi failed to file its amicus brief on behalf of the SEC by the deadline last night, which is interesting. So that leaves the final tally at 14 for Ripple and 1 for the SEC. For you Americans, Ripple scored 2 touchdowns and the SEC got 1 point. 1 point safety, which that is terminology for American football, the NFL. We have the AFL here, the Australian Football League, which we don't have touchdowns. But anyway, very interesting, guys. So there are so many people supporting Ripple. That's why I'm so bullish on it. And I honestly do believe, in my opinion, after doing so much research and analysis, and I know what's coming in this space, I honestly believe that once this case gets settled and Ripple, destroys the SEC in this space and finally gets regulatory clarity on XRP, the price is going to go parabolic, and it probably will flip Ethereum, in my opinion. But on Ripple's side, 14 formal amicus briefs were submitted by different entities such as the Chamber of Digital Commerce, TapJets, iRemit, and others. And a day before the deadline for requests to file amicus briefs would elapse, Accredify, a firm that helps verify investors' eligibility for online equity investments, sought the court's permission to file an amicus brief in support of the SEC's motion for summary judgment. In its proposed brief, Invest Ready stated that the arguments that have been put forward by Ripple are house of cards that is falling faster than Luna's price. Invest Ready also claimed that XRP cryptocurrency was a security since it was pushed by a centralized entity. No, it wasn't. It's decentralized. It has been since day one. Anyway, moving on, guys, we have some interesting stuff right here. ANZ Bank. Now, this is an old one going back to March this year, but it's a no-brainer for me, and this is why I'm saying focus on the big picture right here. Do not lose focus about all the FUD and all the crap that's going on Twitter at the moment. Big things are coming. All right, so the Big Four bank has already minted tokens on the Hedera hashgraph testnet. So ANZ is one of our big banks here in Australia, which is interesting, is ready to dip its toes deeper into cryptocurrency, unveiling plans to tap into the growing demand for decentralized finance. And again, this was going back in March, but still relevant. Speaking in the Australian Blockchain Week panel of intersection and traditional finance and DeFi, ANZ's portfolio led Nigel Dobson said that the bank is exploring how to best offer DeFi services to its 8.5 million customers. The bridge between centralized finance and decentralized finance is shorter than we thought, said Dobson. While crypto is often presented as an alternative to traditional finance, larger banks have actively been exploring the technology. CommBank outlined plans to offer crypto trading through its app, which that has happened now. I'm not sure what's going on there. But Dobson told the ANZ obviously was taking a blockchain agnostic approach and had already experimented with minting, transacting, and burning tokens on the Hedera hashgraph testnet. No brainer. I've been talking about Hedera for a very long time and I'm very bullish on it. Now, obviously, moving on, we have the FTX fiasco means obviously coming consequences for crypto in Washington, D.C. Congress should avoid engaging in moral panic and instead produce legislation that produces clarity for the cryptocurrency industry. On November 11th, while the rest of the country was celebrating Veterans Day, Sam Bankman-Fried announced that FTX, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges by volume, had filed for bankruptcy. Lawmakers and pundits quickly latched onto the rapid disintegration of the FTX to call for more regulation on crypto industry. The most recent news further underscores these concerns and highlights why prudent regulation of cryptocurrencies is indeed needed, said the White House press secretary right here. So it remains unclear exactly what transpired at FTX. Reports indicating that between $1 billion and $2 billion of customer funds are unaccounted for and are deeply troubling. Widespread consumer harm indications of corporate impropriety right here, so I can't even speak, only increase the likelihood that Congress will take action to regulate the crypto industry. As Congress looks towards overhauling the regulatory environment around crypto, it is important that lawmakers provide regulatory clarity without hindering positive innovation. So this is not good that now Washington's getting involved, and we have the Fed president says the entire notion of crypto is nonsense following the controversial implosion of FTX. So the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis says that the whole notion of digital assets can be discarded following the collapse of the prominent crypto exchange platform FTX. The Fed president, Neil, says that there is corruption in crypto that won't end the downfall of FTX, and the entire industry is nonsense and has no real-life use cases. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't listen to this BS. It's absolute rubbish. We know for a fact that crypto is the future. It is being used already by governments and institutions around the world. It just seems that there's a big clean out happening that needed to happen because this space has had too many BS artists right now, and I think it's needed to clean the space so we have the real world utility coins still remaining in this space. And that is basically what Brad Garlinghouse said. 99% of these cryptos will go to zero. Only the very few will remain, sorry. And that I believe are the banking coins that I solely, invest in at the moment. All right. So let's move on. Grayscale investments. Our products' digital assets remain safe and secure. So Grayscale Investments, a subsidiary of the Digital Currency Group, says that a custody of the digital assets underlying Grayscale's digital asset products is unaffected, but it's not willing to disclose the wallet addresses or provide on-chain proof of reserves, which is interesting. Proof of reserves is the idea that a custodial business holding cryptocurrency should create public-facing attestations right here as to their reserves matched up with proof of user balances. The idea is to prove the general public, and particularly your depositors, that your cryptocurrency held on deposit matches up with the user balances. Of course, in practice, this isn't quite so simple. Proving that you control some funds on-chain is trivial, but you could also borrow those funds on the short-term basis. This is why point-in-time attestations right here mean relatively little. And additionally, exchanges can have hidden liabilities or have creditors claim seniority right here to depositors, especially if they don't legally segregate clients' assets on the platform. Just hold your cryptos in cold storage, all right? That's the bottom line to all of this and why I'm mentioning this. Hold your cryptos in cold storage, please. Everyone won't have these issues if they're in self-custody. Be careful. Now, Chainlink investors could be in for a year-end surprise thanks to this link. So Chainlink Twitter account recently posted a few optimistic updates regarding the ecosystem, predicting that it had the potential to fuel a price pump in the days to come. To emphasize this point, the tweet mentioned that the blockchain powered over 1,000 Chainlink decentralized Oracle networks to power Web3, and thus increasing the transaction volume to over 6 trillion. Moreover, it was also revealed that Chainlink had been delivering more than 5 billion data points on-chain. I honestly have not been looking into Chainlink that much, but I'm seriously considering it at the moment and adding it in my portfolio because, again, it is part of the broader ecosystem of cryptocurrency in general, and I think it will play a massive part in the banking sector as well. So I'm looking heavily into Chainlink as well. Let me know in the comments below if you do hold it. If we go to cryptometer.io, so I've got an itchy nose. I don't know why, but anyway, it's the weather here in Melbourne. It's absolutely crazy. We have money flowing into XRP, BNB. We have, let me have a look here, guys. We have Ethereum, Bitcoin, DOT, APT, Aptos. I'm not invested in that, but that's where the money's been flowing. Now, let's go to Twitter because there is so much happening at the moment. And I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz, by the way. So go follow me on Twitter. And thank you to the 3,104 followers. That's incredible. Now, obviously, once I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will be giving this away live on the channel as well. So I haven't done a live yet, but I will. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. I don't know why. Don't lose focus on the bigger picture. That's absolute facts. And Mr. Whale, thank you for this tweet. Breaking reports of customers not being able to withdraw their crypto from BitBuy. I advise everyone who keep their crypto on the exchange to withdraw it ASAP. Do that. Get a cold wallet, please. They're not hard to use once you figure it out. Just take your time and move small amounts. And Sam Bankman-Fried fiasco. Now, Kevin O'Leary and BitBoy are having a go at each other right now. It's full on. So here we have his shocking Kevin O'Leary bombshell. I'm hearing he was visited by a group of people who were forcing him to say positive things about SBF under the threat of physical violence and blackmail, which is full on. And Ben's going on a rampage right now with Kevin O'Leary, and Kevin's coming back swinging. So the SBF situation has excrement producers working overtime. This is total BS right here. And if I go to Kevin O'Leary's Twitter page, there's so much happening right here, guys. But let's just scroll down and have a look, guys. Let's have a look here, guys. So let me just scroll down. Actually, you know what? Let's go to BitBoys. Sorry, guys. Let me go here because you need to see what's going on here because this is getting wild. All right, so let's scroll down here. Once again, look at the ratios. He's getting messages from people as well, threatening stuff, which is just not good for this space. And BitBoy has my respect and support for calling out bad actors supporting possibly held hostage by the FTX fiasco caused by Sam Bankman-Fried. Had Ben's prime target, I bet CZ Binance could give a solid insight about Kevin. And I'm getting thread after thread in my DMs right now. And I don't know, guys. Just this is dangerous stuff now that's happening. And obviously he's now got a phone number, you know, messaging Kevin as well. Like, I'm not down with that. Just like deal with it personally as well, man. But anyway, I just think a lot of people need to chill out in this space because there's so much hate at the moment. It's full on. Now, this investor right here, Peter Brandt right here, saying that this type of news comes at or near a major market bottom right now. So crypto's downfall in ruins. Again, I believe crypto long term. I'm a long-term investor. I know the technology. It is revolutionizing the financial world at the moment, and there's going to be a lot of, you know, issues and people fighting back and forth. But at the end of the day, we can't lose sight of the bigger picture, which is it's the new financial world that's happening, and we're all, you know, a part of this. Rather than focusing on arguing with people, in my opinion, I don't like to do that. But anyway. Wendy O as well. I'm a big fan of your channel. People are mad at the former President Trump got his account back on Twitter, but could care less about the predatory banking system, taxes, or inflation. I agree. Absolute facts. We have FTX hacker is dumping Ethereum by the thousands and buying wrapped Bitcoin. That's crazy. We have Donald Trump. He's reinstated Twitter account. I don't know if he's coming back to Twitter. That is Elon Musk. And this is Ben as well. So CoinDesk did an interview with Kevin O'Leary where he explained that the Celsius network would go to zero. Let me let you guys on a secret right here. This was an orchestrated by Kevin FTX. You guys ready for the news that's going to rock the crypto world? I don't know how much more we can take in this space, to be quite honest with you. And the fear and greed index is sitting at 24 right now. And here's the tweet I was looking for. Sorry, guys, but Ben Armstrong, Kevin O'Leary, having it out. Boxing match. All right now, Kevin O'Leary has really peed me off. You want to war, Kevin? You've got it. Ask your buddy Sam on how that worked out for him. And Kevin's come back saying, bring it on, bozo. I eat guys like you for lunch unless there are too many calories. I'm trying to keep my Adonis figure in shape. Oh, man, it's not good, all this stuff going on right now. But anyway, that's it for Twitter. Too much crazy stuff happening now. I just want to point out that Lunar Crush, I'm not paid by them at all, but I do use this app, obviously, to check my cryptos and what's moving, but it's just decided to have a moment. But it basically shows you the social mentions of a crypto project, and again, it's pretty cool because you can see coins before they pump pretty much. So I do apologize, the app's actually decided to SHIT itself right now during the video, but that's okay. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Top gainers in my portfolio. The only one is Ravane, and these are the ones that are down at the moment. The only coins that I'm banking on at the moment are these ones right here. And yes, these ones are actually working with governments and institutions, all right? Ethereum, no-brainer for me. I only hold a small position in that. I was only using it for gas fees pretty much, as we all know. They're really annoying. XRP, Cardano, AVAX, Chainlink. I am going to buy that today. XLM, Algorand, Quant, Hedera, IOTA, XDC, Casper, and Alliance Block. That is where my money is going today. And for a very long time, my dollar cost average. And again, I try to put at least 10 to 20% of what I earn into cryptos. And again, as well as my dividend stocks as well. So I honestly believe that these coins here are going to revolutionize the world, and we need to remain very focused on what's happening here, guys, because the QFS system is coming. The change is happening right here. We're moving to CBDCs, you know, cross-border payments. ISO20022 migration is occurring and probably has over the weekend as well. Big things are coming in this space, and we need to remain absolutely focused, all right? Laser focused. That is pretty much it for today's update, guys. We'll speak to you all in the comments and the community tab. I do apologize about the Lunar Crush app, but make sure you follow me on social media down below. Official pages are spelt as per below, and join the Patreon, which is linked below as well. All right, stay safe. We'll speak to you soon. Peace out. Bye.